Hey guys, Anime Gypsy here with One Piece chapter 894 review. We get a lot this chapter. We do, because this chapter doesn't concentrate on one thing, it concentrates on many things, and you go from here to there to there to there to there, and it's nice that way. Even even the cover page, in my perspective, offers valuable information, like the fact that um, King Riku is attending the reverie in man-baby clothes after being absent from the reverie for so very long. He is attending the reverie wearing pajamas. This is a bigger scandal than Obama wearing a tan suit, okay? This is serious. He's attending the reverie with. Obviously, I'm joking. But we also find out that Leo is actually going to escort Riku and probably Mancherry as well to the reverie. So that's going to be interesting. And if Mancherry goes to the reverie, does that mean that the Tuntata are going to have a representative in the world government? And if they do, what will the relationship between the Tuntata and the Leo pirates going to be like hereafter, because there's already a connection between the world government and the Tuntata if that occurs. Now, we jump into a very, very good flashback. And at this point of time, before reading this chapter, I would say that the last thing we needed was a flashback. But this flashback was done very well. It was a Luffy Rayleigh flashback discussing the observation haki specifically aspect of the training that Rayleigh did. And Rayleigh does mention people that could see a bit into the future, like Katakuri. And he does talk about what will you do, Luffy, if you encounter someone like that. And Luffy does discuss his personality first. Kind of goes back to Luffy. But Rayleigh reveals something very interesting. He reveals the different categories of the color of observation haki. He discusses the premonition aspect, the I could see the future type aspect. He also discusses a type of observation haki that we didn't really think about, and he does reveal what Luffy's strong suit in observation haki is. It's not the premonition, and it's not the detection of aura, rather it is the detection of emotion, which makes sense if you think about it, because he's the person who knew that Robin wanted to live before she wanted to live. He's the person that sensed something was wrong with Nami right after he saw her in it's this instinctive pattern of things that you see Luffy instinctively know that later on gets explained this chapter with the color of observation and how Luffy's observation haki allows him to detect people's emotions. That in and of itself does explain a lot in terms of stuff in the story, and it could be linked to, Oda just building this moment up where you're like, so this is why he's so instinctive, sort of thing, So you go from the flashback to just fisticuffs, pure fisticuffs between Luffy and Katakuri, and the only thing I could say to describe it is manliness. This is pure manliness. Unadulterated testosterone to the 100th degree. This is, it was delicious just seeing this testosterone-filled battle. It was amazing. It was drawn very well. The art was fabulous. The dialogue wasn't too exaggerated and was very revealing of Katakuri's and Luffy's attitude towards the fight. And we kind of get a sense that Katakuri is enjoying this fight because he keeps saying, "Is that all you've got, Luffy?" After he knocks him down that one time. And it really does reveal a lot, because if you think about it, Katakuri doesn't really get to tangle with many people at his level of strength. And Luffy definitely isn't, but he doesn't tangle with people Luffy level all the time. I'm guessing that's a very rare thing. So when that happens, he savors it. And it's obvious that he savors it, and it's nice that he does as well. Now, I'm going to get back to that fight because of the big revelation at the very end. Now, let's discuss Carrot waking up. Does Carrot waking up mean that she has a bigger role to play later on. I don't know, but I would like to think so because I do like Carrot as a character. She's very energetic. Okay, so this is the thing about Carrot and Luffy. Carrot and Luffy have different types of stupid, and they're both very great characters. And I'm gonna make a video actually, probably in the next 2-3 weeks, about the difference between Carrot and Luffy because there is a huge difference in their stupidity. So the title of the video is probably gonna be something along the lines of the difference between Luffy and Carrot's stupidity. And honestly, I'm gonna have fun making that video. So I'm not gonna discuss the stupidity aspect of Luffy and Carrot specifically to the nth degree at this particular moment because there's other things to discuss, like Smoothie. Apparently, Smoothie could grow, as in grow in size, and this is where I'm just utterly confused. How? How? The only thing I could think of is since she has the ability to soak things, that like she could absorb liquids into her body, and then that makes her grow like a big towel, so like a towel or like a sponge. And that is the only thing that comes to mind when it comes to Smoothie, because I don't know what's making her grow. I don't, and we get to see her swordsmanship firsthand when she's basically just waving her sword and attacking people at a distance, and we get a sense that her power is limited because if she grows any more, the ship that she's in is going to capsize. And you know what happens to Devil Fruit users when they touch the water? It's like a bye-bye. No. So this is a good way, a good plot device to limit Smoothie's powers at the current time we're in right now, so that we have an understanding of the Straw Hats aren't ready for that crew yet. They aren't ready for Smoothie. Not Luffy. Luffy most likely is ready for Smoothie because he's taking on Katakuri, but he's not ready for Katakuri. And if it's like a one-on-one fight with Smoothie, it's like, I don't know. Honestly, don't, because we haven't seen Smoothie fight. But it's obvious that this particular aspect of Smoothie can't get any bigger is a good way that Oda's trying to give us a message. Is a good message Oda's trying to give us that, hey guys, the Straw Hats aren't ready for Smoothie. Nami isn't ready for Smoothie. Jinbei isn't ready for Smoothie. Smoothie is that powerful. So that's the message I'm kind of getting from Oda, from that aspect. But we get to see how her attacks are. She has long distance sword attacks. Like she attacks ships from afar with that sword. It's crazy. Now, Sanji. Sanji is currently heading with Pudding towards Cacao Island, and he's planning to save Luffy. The problem is, once he does that, once he attempts to do that, this means they're going to find out that Pudding is a traitor. Unless Pudding pulls it off to the point where she's, oh, I'm a hostage type deal, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Probably will. So, aside from that, if Sanji does engage with everyone, it means that he'll have to take on Cracker. And we haven't seen Cracker fight. But if Sanji takes down Cracker, I think it's an indication that Sanji is at worst generation level, just like Zoro. If that happens, this is an indication that Sanji is worst generation level, just like Zoro. Roro no Zoro. So the people there, the people in Cacao Island, are not only Oven. I mean, we don't know any of them, except for Oven and Snack. And Snack's bounty is freaking 600 mil. Honestly, I don't see Sanji taking down Oven and Snack at the same time. I just don't, because it seems like too overpowered of a thing for him to do. So I don't know how he's gonna do this, but I just don't see him going on Uno against, like, how many siblings are there? I just don't see that happening. If Snack wasn't in the picture, then I might see that happening. But since Snack is in the picture, I don't see him fighting Snack, Oven, and the rest, because that's too much. It's too much. Now, let's go back to Luffy versus Katakuri. And in Luffy versus Katakuri, we get an indication that instead of going Gear 5, which some people, well, not predicted against Katakuri specifically, but we are going to stay with Gear 4 variants until now. We got Tank Man against Cracker, and now we're getting Snake Man against Katakuri. And my guess on Snake Man most likely utilizes the flexibility aspect of rubber while still maintaining integrity with the muscles, but it's not as powerful as Bounce Man. This one is probably going to be faster than Bounce Man, in my guess. That's basically my guess. Because right now I think Luffy needs speed more than he does need strength, because he needs to be able to land a freaking hit on Katakuri before he could inflict damage, you know? So that's my guess on where this is going. Okay. So I think that's it. Now, this is my video, my review of One Piece 894. And if you liked it, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you'd like. And until next time, guys, this is Anime Gypsy, and I'm out. See you guys later. Bye.